Some of you will recognize this camera as the Sigma FP. What I have on here right now is the 14 to 24mm f2.8 LVF11 viewfinder, and it's an added accessory. But I think in certain conditions, and this thing is always I guess that's good. It's a really nice view. It's very, very bright and easy to see in any condition. And I also have a cage. This was actually part of a package. So it didn't come with this lens. That would have been lovely. It actually came with this lens. This is part of what Sigma calls their contemporary series. The quality out of this lens is very good. And you can see it also has a switch on the side. This is for autofocus or manual focus. This lens, of course, is an autofocus lens also. You can see right here, there's this little programmable button that you can, I think, set to a number of different functions. I've not done it because today was the first day I actually shot with this lens. I bought it with the intention of using it primarily as a webcam. I wanted something that I could use for meetings and for any kind of teleconferencing. I'm usually using these Blackmagic cameras, and they are, for the most part, wonderful cameras, and they work and they're very quiet. That's not to say that the Sigma is not also very quiet, because obviously it has these cooling, I guess it would be a passive cooling in here, these vents. And these vents run the entire perimeter of the rear monitor. I think it is like a quality. You notice that it's pretty much flat. The camera ends here. So shooting with this, the files are fairly large. It's 4K at 30p essentially, and it is 12-bit RAW. You'll notice that when you go into DaVinci Resolve, there are additional controls, so you can affect the ISO and you can affect the white balance. These controls are largely missing from the Canon RAW Light files that the C200 produces. The files, to my eyes, look great. They look absolutely fantastic. So I was very excited to get this out. I shot some footage. I'll throw it up sporadically. I'm probably throwing it up already throughout the video, so you can see what I'm talking about. But what I do like is this. You should put this up to your eye, and you have a real purchase on the camera. And it adds stability. This little attachment is a $30 accessory. It attaches to the bottom right here. You essentially hold it from here and you have this up to your eye, and it's like almost like an old style movie camera. This setup is primarily used for director's viewfinder, so they carry the FP, and now they're able to test whatever cinema lenses they want to test. The Sigma FP works well with the Atomos Ninja 5. For the ultimate in lightweight raw capture, consider hooking the Sigma FP to a SSD drive. Well, that's it for me. I've left you some examples of some CinemaDNG footage graded in a number of different styles. Well, that's it for now. Hopefully next time I'll be doing a comparison of the Sigma FP versus the Canon EOS R5. I'll catch you then.